Everyone's awesome more. I'm back with another NBA video. Today we will be reacting to NBA's 2024 NBA mock draft. As you can see here, it's already started. So I guess let's get right into it. All right, starting with number one, we got Washington Wizards taking Alexar. We're saying Alexar. He does play for the Perth Wildcats. He's 7'1", 216. He's 18 years old. His brother is Olivier Sarr. He plays for the OKC Thunder. Um, he's the Sarr is definitely the better one. I think if they got him at one, that'd be really cool. They need another center. They already got Avia stuff. I think he definitely could go number one. I think that's a good pick by the Wizards. Jaren Jackson. I guess you can see it. Three ball, stretch four, stretch five. He could definitely play for the five. I think that's a good pick. Number two, the Detroit Pistons select Zachary Resaucher. Zachary, they compared him to Michael Porter Jr. I've always said I think that makes more sense, but I always said he's a taller Ray Allen. They even say now that he's actually 6'10". They say he's growing. That would be awesome if so. Really intriguing player. His three ball is just beautiful. He hasn't been shooting as good with the team that he is on now. He's shooting more. He's shooting about the same threes. He's shooting less though on the team he is now. Um, his percentages have gone down, but I think he has a ton of potential. His shot's beautiful, like I said before. So we'll go on to the next one. Number three, San Antonio Spurs select Nikola Topic. He definitely could help out Wemby. He is a great playmaker. Yeah, he gets seems like all the time like 6, 7, 8, 5, whatever assist. He did switch teams. He did play for Mega Ball, Mega Basket, whatever you want to call him. He is hurt right now. He's 6'6". He's great scorer inside. He does need to work on his shot just a tad, but I think he can really get that down. They compare him to Goran Dragic. He's taller than Goran, so I don't really get that. I've seen stuff like Shea. I think he's a worse Shea. But I think this really could work out. I think Topic would be the perfect pick for the Spurs if they got him. But I could also see them getting Trey Young as what they've said before. Number four, the Charlotte Hornets get Ron Holland. Ron Holland, so he was falling down a little bit. He's going back up now. He's been more consistent as of late. They've won a little more often. G League Knight's not doing too well. They may switch up stuff this next season. Cam Whitmore's, I could see that a little bit. I think this would be a really good pick for the Hornets. He could play the two. Two or the three. Now you play the two because Brandon Miller's going to play the three. But he's more efficient lately. I think this would be a great pick for the Hornets. Perfect fit. Number five, he seems like a Hornet player. Number five, the Portland Trailblazers get Matas Buzelis. Um, he played for Sunrise Christian. I've been seeing them practice and stuff. When I play basketball, they were practicing same gym. Don't need to. We're not. That doesn't really matter. Lamar Odom. That's such a weird comparison. Really? Okay. He's also. I don't think he's 6'8". I've seen more things about him being 6'10". This is. I think this would be a good pickup too for them. I would. I bet they wish they could get like Ron Holland or something. I think Buzelis. It seems like a Trailblazers pick with the way they're going right now. But yeah, I think Buzelis at five is pretty good. He was going on having a really good efficient stretch, scoring and stuff. And you saw him during the Rising Stars game. He had the game winner. He has a ton of potential, a lot of upside, but he also has a lower floor than Ron Holland even does. But yeah, that's my five right there. All right, I had to film a TikTok. Okay, next up. At number six, the Memphis Grizzlies get Reed Shepard. Shoot. If Memphis Grizzlies got Reed Shepard at number six, Okay, that would be really fun. I've seen stuff about like Rob. Um, I've seen stuff. I've seen about Cody Williams. Cody's not even been named in this. Really surprised. I don't think there's a world where Cody Williams goes out of the top five. He's my favorite college player, but Reed Shepard's also one of my favorite college players. That Kentucky team is just beautiful. They're one of the best offensive teams I've seen in a minute. Even Chinzo, yeah, I can see it. They're both 6'3". They're good shooters. Reed Shepard, he's a great defender. He could be one of the best defenders on that Kentucky team. Uh, he's not the most athletic guy, but he is where he needs to be most of the time. Next up's number 7. The Spurs get their second point guard. I don't see them doing that. If they're doing this, I could see them getting Rita Share with the third pick. But actually, never mind. They got the third pick, and he wouldn't be there. So I lied about that. But Rob Dillingham, I think that'd be a good pick at number 7 if they don't get a point guard already. But it would be also really cool seeing Topic and Rob playing together. I think they could work off of each other. Topic is 6'6", Rob's 6'3". Lou Will, I could kind of see that. I've said like Bones before. I think he's definitely going to be better than Bones. This guy is electric. Not many coaches, especially Calipari, in college is going to let a guy that this type of player just do whatever he wants. He literally gave him the green light. He said if he messes up a couple times, he needs to diet down, but he's given him the green light, and that is really crazy. Love Rob. I would really like him going to the Spurs, but again, they do have Topic, but again, they could also work together because Topic is 6'6". Number 8, if the Houston Rockets get Cody Williams, I might freak out. Rockets are my second favorite team versus the Thunder. Rockets because my friend is a Rockets fan. Um Cody Williams, I think if he falls to 8 is crazy, especially to the Rockets. The Rockets win the draft. He's the younger brother of J Dub, Jalen Williams for the OKC Thunder. They're both so efficient. They're Cody Williams. People talk about his shot. He's averaging almost 46% from three this season, like almost 60% from the field. Um, that's hard to do. He's a part of, I think, one of the. He's a part of a really good team. Colorado's really good. Um, I think they can do really well in March Madness is what I'm getting at about that. Jaden McDaniels, I don't get why they can't just say J Dub because they're so similar in a ton of ways. Cody Williams is taller than his brother. I think he could be as good as him, if not better, if possible. But yeah, Cody Williams at number 8. Number 9, the Atlanta Hawks get Kyle Filipowski. Um, yeah, I mean, if they get rid of Clint Capella for sure. I mean, yeah, they would have a Kongwu, but Filipowski is a stretch. He can shoot. I think that would be a great fit. His shot's beautiful. It's starting to fall down now this year. I would like that pick for them at 9. I've been seeing him go in the top 10 more often now than not. Duke's also a good team. I think yeah, he's 20. I think he'll be 21 at draft. But yeah, that's a good pick. Wow. Number 10, the OKC Thunder get Devin Carter. Dang. Okay, Devin Carter's putting up a lot of numbers. This dude gets blocks, steals, everything. All of his stats are just so inflated. Yes, he plays for Providence. He's the main guy. I would like this pick. He's only 6'3" though. So for the Thunder, I don't give the green light for that. That's not my pick for the Thunder. Again, I'm a Thunder fan. They got Casey Wallace last year. I don't think they need another guard. They could use another one, but maybe point guard, maybe. But I don't. I don't think so. I'd say more of a forward or a big. But yeah, that's it for number 10. All right. Number 11, the Thunder get Donovan Clingan. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. So on this next, they got Donovan Clingan. At number 11, the Thunder got Donovan Clingan. I think this would be a good pick. He's 7'2". He does have injury concerns. UConn's a really good team. They've been doing really well this year. The Thunder would have to play him a little less, which is totally fine. I think he could be at his best potential, be the best player possible if he plays like less than 25 minutes a game. He can't play fully a lot of the time, which they wouldn't have to ask that from him because he is younger. They are a good team. But I do like that pick at number 11. I do like it better than Devin Carter pick, even though I really enjoyed Devin Carter as a player. It just doesn't seem like something the Thunder should do, but something they might do. Number 12, the Chicago Bulls get Isaiah Collier. He's doing a ton better since he got back from his injury. I'm loving it. He's fallen off for a second. He wasn't finishing as good as everyone was hoping for getting to the rim, using his body. He's a bigger guard. He's finally making those shots. He's playmaking better. Everything. His stats are going up. I'm enjoying watching him even more now. I think if the Bulls got him at 12, that would be a good pick. They do have Kobe White, but I think he definitely could be their starting point guard for the future. Number 13, the Portland Trail Blazers get Tyler Smith. The problem with Tyler Smith is it's kind of tough to play him at the 3 or the 5. He's 6'11", but he's not very quick. I don't think he could really keep up with the smaller players, and he also isn't strong enough to play with the centers. But he is also one of the best 3-point shooters in this draft. He's been a really big surprise for the G League Ignite, something that they really needed. I do like him as a player. He's fun to watch, but I could see him. I could see him going 13 though. Buzelis, they get two Ignite players. The Trailblazers, they get Buzelis and Tyler Smith. That would be fun. Number 14, New Orleans Pelicans get Terrence Shannon Jr. He used to play at Illinois. I'd watch him then. He does play for Illinois. Never mind. My brain. He used to play for Texas Tech. I watched him a lot at Texas Tech because I am an OSU fan, so I see him. I saw him all the time. That's a good pick. He's an older player, which they probably need. He's a good scorer. I could see it happening. I think they could go for something else, maybe Connect, however you want to pronounce his name. But yeah, I'd like that a decent amount. Number 15, Toronto Raptors get Jacoby Walter. Now that is a big fall off at 15. I was wondering when they were going to show Jacoby. If the Toronto Raptors got him, though, that's a steal. Emmanuel Quickly and Jacoby Walter. I've seen Jacoby Walter play in person. He didn't have the best game, but his potential's there. He's good off screen scorer. He kind of, in a way, his body kind of reminds me of Shea's, but I don't. He's not gonna be Shea, but I do think Quickly and Jacoby Walter, the potential with that is two guards. Yeah, you could put Jacoby at the 2, I guess. Yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. And then RJ at the 3. Scotty in there too. That'd be fun. That would be a fun team. I'd be all for that Raptors. So that's Toronto Raptors at 15. Um, Number 16, New York Knicks. 16 New York Knicks get Jared McCain. That seems like it's something they would do. Emmanuel Quickly. That is such a horrible comparison. We're showing too much. uh, what? Okay, for one, Jared McCain, I think he's one of the best 3-point shooters in this class. He's smaller. I don't think his upside's too high, but I think he'll be a very good role player in this league. He's very efficient. He's doing more better than I thought he was, to be honest. But yeah, at 17, one of my favorite players in this draft, we get Dalton Connect. Um, the Miami Heat get him. I think that's a perfect pick from them. Getting an older player they got from like Jaime Jaquez. Um, this guy's more athletic than you think. He can shoot. Like I said, he's older, but he's on a good Tennessee team. He just looks like an NBA player to me. Um, he's one of my guys in this draft. Perfect pick by the Miami Heat. He can play immediately. 18, the Atlanta Hawks get Johnny Furphy. He's rising up the boards, plays for Kansas. I wasn't expecting him to do what he's doing. His three balls looking good. He's attacking aggressively. Uh, he's getting. He's playing really aggressive. He's shooting good from around the rim. Like, oh yeah, it literally says right there, 81, almost 81% from. Dang. Hey, if that's what he's doing, then I think Trey Murphy. That's honestly pretty crazy. Hmm. But yeah, I think if Atlanta Hawks got Filipowski and Furphy, I think that'd be a pretty good two players in this draft. Number 19, Khalil Ware goes to the Phoenix Suns. Um, I'm not the biggest Khalil Ware fan. I was wanting him to go to OSU. Um, I feel like when it gets to the point he has to play the big name centers, and not as good. He he can stretch the floor, of course. He's a good inside defender, but I just think he's a little inconsistent. Um, I like how he's playing at Indiana. I think that's a weird choice for him to go to Indiana, but I don't know about this for the Suns. I mean, yeah, they could get it. They could use another big for sure. Yeah, I could see him getting him. So, yeah, whatever. I would rather them take Miss. I would rather them take Messi. The Magic got Missy. Good job, y'all. I saw him play in person too a couple months back. Mark Williams, that's a pretty good draft comparison. He's good at finishing around the rim, athletic, he can't space the floor. Will that happen at some point? I don't know. But he's one of your typical bigs, back in the day type of big. I like him. I think 20 is a good spot for him. Going the Magic, I think he'd fit in pretty well. I don't, not, yeah, I could see the Magic doing that. Yeah, so that's Magic at 20. Uh, 21, Jalen Tyson. Hmm. Jalen Tyson. So, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched a ton of Jalen Tyson. He does play for Cal, I did know that. 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He's 6'7" guard. That's that's pretty that's pretty good. Um, he's had his inconsistent games here and there lately, but he does score in the high 20s sometimes. He's their number one option. Caleb Martin's probably that's pretty good. Again, he's a guard. I want to on here it says small forward, power forward, which is crazy. So yeah, we'll go with number 22. New York Knicks get Stephon Castle, one of my favorite players in this draft. I think he'd be a Miami Heat player too, maybe. I know he's younger. Miami Heat probably will go after an older guy, but I like him. I like him at the Knicks. If the Knicks got him at 22, you guys got a steal. He's been doing better lately. Shooting less threes, shooting when he needs to. Good shots. I think he's one of the best guard defenders in this draft. Bruce Brown comparison. Um, yeah, I mean he's a good playmaker. He's fitting well with Klingon. He's running the offense a decent amount of the time for Connecticut, and Connecticut's one of the best teams in the NBA. Not to mention, but yeah, number 23, Tristan Da Silva to the Pelicans. That's a good pick. I think they would definitely do that. He's older guy for Colorado, 6'9", 6'10". He's a good He's a good older player. Again, like it says, 27 points, 11 rebounds. He's a good 3-point shooter. He finishes around the rim. He has good eye. That's one thing. He is very smart with the ball in his hands, off the ball. I think that'd be a great pick by the Pelicans. They got Terrence Shannon and Tristan Da Silva in this draft. Number 24, the Washington Wizards get. Oh, dude, I just don't. I don't see. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm gonna butcher it. I don't see him going to the NBA yet. I think he's gonna go to college. He's really raw. He's talked about it. I just don't see this happening. I think that would be a pretty decent pick by the Wizards if he were to go in the draft because they are in a big time rebuild. He's 18. They could make him into a pretty decent player. 25, Dylan Jones goes to Cleveland Cavaliers. Weber State. This dude puts up some stats. Let me get it. Let me get it for y'all. He racks up those stats. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 49 from the field, and 32 from three. He had 23 rebounds the other night and 14 rebounds in the 9. Well, the past 4 games he had 10, 23, 14, and 9. And then in one of those games he had 9 assists and the other 7. And he gets some good steals. I mean, he averages 2 a game. He's 6'6", 235. I'm not sure what position he's going to play. He's a bigger guard, small forward. Um, I think he's definitely an NBA player. There's no way you can't take him in this draft. He is 22 is one thing, but I think I'd give it. Jean Salone falling this Salone whatever. He's just falling this far is crazy. He's raw, but he has so much potential. Again, I've seen 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" for his height. Um, Athletic, has a decent looking shot. Um, Says he's made 55 3-pointers in 39 games. That is very eye opening. Keep an eye on him. 79 from free throws is also very good for an 18-year-old. That is considered to be raw. Um, I I think if the Bucks got him at 26, good job. I don't. He doesn't seem like a Bucks player type of guy they would take in a draft. They would definitely take an older player, but yeah. Number 27, Utah Jazz get Kevin McCullough Jr. I don't see them doing this. I think they would go for like maybe because I mean, they're trying to rebuild right now. They traded away, Kelly Olynyk. Uh, it says on here that the Thunder would get their pick, but I also don't think that they will, just because I think they're tanking this season a little bit. They're trying to now. I could see him maybe Kevin McCullough. I think that's a good pick in the first round. Maybe not for them though. Colin Murray, Boyles. I didn't hear of him for a little bit. But he's starting to do a ton better. He's had some crazy stats games. Um, he's an NBA player for sure. I was kind of talking him down last video, but I think at 28, Denver Nuggets, that seems like a pick they would definitely make. Also, but I could also see him taking. I think Kevin McCullough would be a better pick for them if he fell to them. 29. If the Timberwolves get Carlton Carrington, I don't know what's going on. Carlton's been really impressive. I didn't really know much about him coming into the season. Um, Again, I he's not very good at finishing around the rim, but I think he has a ton of potential. It's he's really tough to give an analysis on. I really don't know what type of player he's gonna be. I think if the Timberwolves got him at 29, I think if he falls to him, you have to take him. Number 30 is the last pick. KJ Simpson goes to Boston Celtics, another Colorado player. Darren Collison. He's a 6'3" guard, 6'2" guard. He's a little smaller. Racks up the points. He's a good 3 point shooter, really good 3 point shooter, great IQ, good playmaker, great, good ball handler. I think this seems like a Boston pick. He's a little older. I think they could definitely use him. They need more bench players, of course. Someone that's 21 would really help. I think that would be actually that's one of my favorite picks, honestly, out of this whole thing. But that's gonna do it. I appreciate every single one of you. I know I am not giving a whole draft analysis on all these players. That will come when I make my draft board, which I am hoping to do today while waiting for this new Fortnite season to come out, so I can make videos for that too. But I've been making TikToks. I'm gonna have my TikTok linked in this video, and my Twitch. I do stream. I am live right now, so if you want to check that out. But I appreciate every single one of you. Again, I take a lot of pride in my knowledge for NCAA basketball, and the draft in general. I think I will know even 10 times more. I do know a lot about these players. I pay attention a lot, but I will know a whole lot more um, coming up soon. And we will do way more things about my draft, all that, all my mock draft boards, all that. But I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you next time. And